Alright, ladies and gentlemen, flying solo back coming at you with another basic fantasy. Here we are. Okay, we have our new dwarven cleric, Travock Holderheck. Oh, we just call him Trav. And of course, while we're still missing an arm on Raymond Nichols, the paladin here, so I gotta get some more modeling glue, put him back together, but we'll do that after the Christmas break. Poppy Wildheart, of course, our rogue, and Galindon, the elven fighter mage. Now, Galindon has 485 experience, as does Raymond Nichols. Poppy has 245 experience points, and Trav, just by virtue of equipping, as we are granting experience for spending gold, has 145 experience with his plate mail and his shield and everything that we bought last time. Divided that up among the party, so that is where we are at. No one really close to leveling up, but you know we will persist. Of course, we lost our Cyprianus, our ranger, in the last episode. Replace him with a cleric. That's okay. Cleric has cure light wounds, turn undead, and we are ready with our magic missile. We have marched back into the old island fortress. Here's our sheet here. The crossed out ones are the rooms that we've already been to. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rooms left to explore. These are the encounters that we could run into. And there are still 3 pit traps we haven't come across yet. If you don't know how the old island fortress is working, how we are running this solo, well, you can go back to the first video and watch that. So, as we know, there is a room with wolves that have 50% chance of being there during the day, which is when we are traveling. So we are going to just roll that to see if the wolves, or is it 25% chance? Let's go back and look at the book and make sure. Look at this. I dropped this damn thing this morning. We're going to have to buy another one because I know that crack is just going to keep coming until it goes across the screen. Anyway, that's my problem. Problem for another day. Wolf Lair, 50%, 75% chance they are not in the room in the daytime. So let's see, anything over 75%, and we're going to have to deal with the wolves. And it's exactly 75. What are the odds? It's 1 in 100, I guess. Well, I suppose that means they are not in the room, so we don't have to worry about those wolves. So we are going to have to, as we trudge our way back through the hallways to get to a new room, we're going to see if we encounter something on a 1. No encounter as we are walking through. Well, we'll give ourselves 2. Nah, forget about that. It's too dangerous as it is already. Let's just go to a new room. So we have 8 rooms left. We're just going to roll a d8 and hold on. Where's my nice green dice? So nice. So nice. I got you. Do hear that. Okay. I just have these green dice because it is a complete set that is very visible on the camera. Okay, so the second room on the list here, and we're going to go down and check that. So that is going to be room 5. Let's refer to the old island fortress and see. Oof, wait. Okay, first a hallway. So, yeah, we were... Okay, so we're down the hallway. Let's get a marching order. Now, Travock Holderheck has an armor class of 18, and Raymond Nichols also armor class 18, so we're feeling very good about putting them in front with our rogue in the back here with his short bow, and our elf back here with his long bow. Now, of course, the dwarf with his plate mail and Raymond Nichols with the plate mail are both capable of springing those pit traps. Now, there is a 33% chance every time we go down the hallway that we're going to see a pit trap. Let's see if this is an encounter. A 6. No encounter. Is it a pit trap? It is a 29. So there is going to be a pit trap in this one. Let's see if Travock just dies right now. That would be something, huh? Evens, odds. Even. So Travock springs the pit trap. Wow! Okay. Now that is... Oh, gosh. Oh, you know what? I forgot to roll Travock's hit points. 6. No, he has no constitution points. He has 5 hit points. Okay. Okay, 5 hit points. So if he falls down the pit trap, he's going to die unless he gets... unless he saves. So he is... Yeah. Anyone trigger one of these, roll save versus death. Or take 2d6 points of damage from the fall. So the pit trap opens and he falls down into a level below. Boonk! And now he's going to save versus death. Well, it's good that he has a pretty good save. He has a 13, but he gets +4 to save since he is a dwarf. So let's just see, 19. Boom. So he falls down and clunk. Oh, block, lads. Oh, I need aid. Okay, now we finally fell down. So he falls down in level below. So let's just take a look at these pit traps here. Oh gosh, he falls into room 17 on the second level. Okay, so we're on. That's how you get to level 2. The pits. We are in the pits. The floor of this dark room is covered with damp patches of slime, and the air is filled with a repulsive odor. The room is quiet, but if any characters listen carefully, a sound like a boot pulled from sticky mud can be heard. All pit traps throughout level 1 drop down to this terrible room. Well, that doesn't make much sense, but okay. To determine which trap... Oh, which is inhabited by a gray jelly. To determine which trapdoor is closest to the jelly, roll a d6. On a roll of 1 to 2, it is the east pit. Well, I guess that doesn't matter. And the north wall is a locked stone. Okay, so this is going to be a pretty big room since 3 traps lead into it. And we are going to have to deal with this gray jelly. So let's swap it for this room instead. Oh! And so there's 3 doors that it could be. So let's pop those onto the table here. Bear with me a second. I'll be right back. Okay, now here we are. This gray jelly, the gray jelly has a 12 armor class, 3 hit dice. So let's roll up his hit dice here. So 1, 2, he has 7 hit points. That's good news for us. But now here's the thing. Now our characters have movement of 30 feet, right? This guy has a movement of 1, so he can't move at all? Really? I don't know how that works. I guess he just doesn't move. Now, so I gotta give him a chance to get a hit in here. So I put 3 trapdoors or 3 pits here. 1, 2, 3. So we'll roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to see where Travock ends up. He's down here. Ugh, lads! And then we see where the jelly is. Okay, well the jelly is right next to him. So, okay. Here is our jelly. And we'll put him right here. Now, Travock is down. That's bad news. Wow, that's really bad. So the thing about the jelly is that he does 2d8 of damage if he hits. So we'll die if he hits us, basically. So now these guys are going to be at the upper level. Poppy throws down his rope. We're coming, he yells. And Travock yells back, I'm not alone. And I'm going to say 1 person can come down each turn with Poppy's rope here. So we will roll initiative for all of these guys. We could be able to kill this jelly in 1 hit. So let's do the party up here. This will be the jelly. So he has 2. And then Travock, he has 2. Oh gosh, and then the party has a 5. So there we go. The jelly and Travock. So the jelly is going to... Well, the jelly needs quite a lucky roll, as Travock has incredible armor class here. So let's do it this way. The jelly has a 13, so not doing anything yet. And Travock, now we could just retreat, right? Like, just move back here, and then we're pretty much safe from the jelly. But we'll fight the jelly. Let's give the jelly a chance. I'm not sure. Some rules I find to be a little bit ambiguous. Like, this guy doesn't move. So I could just have these guys come down and hit it with arrows till it's dead. It doesn't say anything about... It says it is a pseudopod. I don't know what the relevance of that is, but... Anyway, whatever. We can't delay the game to read about everything here. We're just going to have to play it as it lays. Okay, that's a miss by our cleric, and we'll get 1 of our party members down. So Raymond Nichols is down here. Okay, so that's going to put him into initiative order for the next round. So we got our 2 heroes down here. Okay, and our jelly. Of course. And our party up here to send somebody else down on a... Jeepers. Okay, so everybody's acting on a 6. So Raymond Nichols will charge. Well, we'll do the jelly first. He's going to attack Travock. A 9, so that's a miss. Raymond Nichols will charge to give himself +2 attack. He only needs a 12, and this will be +3. So that is a hit. And that is going to be his... Raymond Nichols has a longsword, so that is going to be 3/8 damage. And he does 8, so he kills it. He just kills the jelly. Now, I don't know if the jelly's supposed to have some kind of... if we can hit it with a sword or what, but it just doesn't... It doesn't say anything, so we're just going to... There, that's a jelly dead. Everybody lands down here. Poppy pulls down his rope. And Travis says, "Oh, lads, thank you. That was quite embarrassing. Oh, you fought well. Nice job, Raymond." "Yeah, pretty good for a guy with one arm, huh? Wouldn't you say?" It's our paladin there. So that is 175 experience points, I guess. You know, I'm new to basic fantasy, as I keep saying, so if there's something that you would have done differently, please let me know, because that just seems completely trivial. But whatever, I mean, we're going to take it, because we seem to lose a party member in every adventure, so who will die this time, I don't know. So sometimes I guess it's good for the monsters to just die. Okay, so we're going to reset our experience, since we dealt it all out already, and that is going to be XP 175. We are happy to have gotten a roll of 8 to kill that green jelly, that gray jelly in one hit. Excellent. You know, I have the Monsters Compendium. I guess I could have looked it up. But I assume it gives me all the relevant information in this. But whatever. Now here's what's happening. We can climb back up the rope. But I guess, oh boy, on level 2, how will we get out? I don't know. So here's... Yeah, we may have to climb back up. As I am just browsing level 2 here, and these things seem to be... This seems to be a quite dangerous area. But maybe we should just go on. I mean, the more danger, the more treasure. Is that not right? So we're going to leave the rope up there so we have a way to climb back up. Yeah, well, maybe we'll just explore a room or two and see what happens. Is there a different set of random encounters on the second floor? I suppose not. Well, now we know we can get to room 2. You know what? So let's take a little while and climb back up and finish exploring level 1 before we go down. It seems that the monsters on level 2 have 2 hit dice, so that seems dangerous. Although, my thought is, like, even if we clear out the complete level 1, we will probably not have enough experience to go to level 2 with any of the characters. But we'll climb back up. Okay, we'll climb back up to level 2, to level 1. We know where the entrance to level 2 is. So let's put that on the shelf for now, make our marching order, and continue our trek. 175 experience, small... Oh, wait a second. There's other stuff in this room, perhaps. Let's see. Hold on. I didn't finish reading it. Covered with damp patches of slime, air is filled with... I did read that. To determine which trapdoor... Yeah. In the north wall is a locked stone door. Yes, I put that down there. With a window set with stone bars opening room 18. So the door is locked. A secret door is located in the north wall near the east pit. Okay. So let's see if we see the secret door. Because this door is locked. So maybe there is no way out. Let's rewind here a bit. Sorry. So... the elf has a 1 in 2 chance to find a secret door. Let's take that. 1 or 2. He does not. And then everybody else has just a 1. Let's try. Yes. So, Poppy says, hold on, lads. I see a door. So this is a secret door. Aye, and this one appears to be locked. Oh, man, we're going to have to go through the secret door. Yeah, we just have to go through the secret door. That's all. I mean, okay. So, a secret door located in the north wall near the east pit. But it doesn't say where the secret door goes. A secret door is located in the north wall near the east pit. I guess it leads to the secret hallway. Yeah, so we are going to stick with our... Well, hold on, puppy, Raymond Nichols says. Let's go back up to the first level and clear it out. Then we'll come back down here and follow your secret door. Well, all right, lads, if that's what the plan is, then let's go. Doop. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. I had a little accidental look at what was waiting for us in the secret hallway, and it is quite dangerous. So we're going to go down there, just not yet. Okay. So, we were on our way to room 5 when all of this happened. So, let's see what is room 5 all about here. So, we got room 5. Great. The torture room. Okay, this room is furnished with torture implements, including a rack, a brazier, and an iron maiden. Rock on! Manacles hang from the far walls, and the nearer walls are festooned? What does that mean? With handheld torture devices like whips, flails, branding irons, devices like knives and pincers. All the metal implements are rusty, and the wooden items appear as the rack, such as the rack, appear rickety. Rickety rack! Don't talk back! I don't know. Okay. Nope. Here be the torture room. Oh, lads, what manner of room is this? Oh, I do not like this, Galindon. Stay brave, puppy, the elf says. Appears to be some kind of torture room. Don't touch anything. Let us look around. Anyone attempting to hear noises will detect a faint... Okay, so we're always trying to hear noises with the... Wait, listen. Quietly now, Poppy says. Will detect a faint rustling noise coming from somewhere in the room. A spitting cobra lairs in this room, entering and exiting through a wide crack in the bottom of the door to area 4 above. It will be... Bottom of the door to area 4. Okay, it will be hiding beneath the rack when the room is entered. Okay, so it's going to try... We're going to give the cobra a surprise round. So anybody on a 1 is not going to be able to act, and the cobra will not be surprised. Well... Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Oh, wait. It's anybody with a 1 or a 2 that can act, is it not? Well, the Cobra's going to get a surprise round. Oh, we're in a really bad position with this, too. Okay, let's go get a Cobra. The East Rack, so that's going to be over here. Okay, hold on. Okay, here is the room with the torture devices, and this will be our Cobra. Now, as far as lighting, the elf and the dwarf don't need lighting. The halfling and the human do. Halfling carries a long bow, a short bow. So Raymond Nichols is going to have the torch. So the halfling and Raymond Nichols can see 30 feet as long as they're next to each other. And Raymond is going to have to put the torch down to pull out his shield. So as long as he's holding the torch, he has only 17 armor class. That I wanted to... I never really talked about it. So that's what exactly is going to be going on. Now, Spitting Cobra has 1 hit dice with a star. 1 star hit dice. He can spit. Poison Bite, Blindness, Spit. Moves 30. 1 star hit dice. Well, I'm just going to give him... I don't know what that means, so I'm going to give him the full hit points. So we'll just give him 8. He's got 8 hit points. He is acting... So let's see if he's going to do a bite will be even and a spit will be odd. Odd, good, a spit. And that means we're going to randomly determine 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, who he's going to spit at. He's going to spit at the elf. Okay, so this is a blindness spit. And he needs only... Galindon has 16 hit armor class. So he's going to spit... Careful, Galindon, Poppy yells. Okay, he misses. Galindon nimbly gets out of the way, and the spit flies over and lands on the floor. Watch yourselves! And now we are going to roll initiative for round 2. Like this, like this, like this. Just randomly deciding there. Okay, first, Galindon. So he pulls out his bow, and he fires. Actually, he's going to move back 2 first. Oh! Moves back 2, and he fires. Boop, and we're still in short range with his bow, so this is going to be +2. The Cobra has an armor class of 13. And we miss. Chink! Off the wall it goes. I guess he's a little rattled from the spit. Calm yourself, boy, the dwarf says. As the cobra, we are going to do, he's next, so we're going to do evens for spit and odds for bite. Spit again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. He spits a Galindon again. He needs a 16 at his +1. And this time, he hits. Uh-oh. So that is a blindness spit. And it is going to do a 1d4 plus blind. So d4, Galindon takes 2 damage. Ah! This time he got him. He got me! Galindon yells. I'm blind, can't see! Okay, so he's blinded. He loses 2 hit points, so he is down to 4 hit points. So let's mark that. Galindon. Galindon. 4. Marked. Galindon, 4 hit points from the spitting bite. Now we are going to charge 15, and this is a +1, a 10, 11, and that is not enough as the Cobra has 13 armor class. And these two are going to go now. 1, 2, okay, so 5, 10, 5, turn 10, 15, turn 20, 25, 30, and he's going to attack. That we're going to, this is a new way of doing the move, so that is a plus. We're going to do that a charge, so we have +2. A natural 20, so he's going to do an additional d4 damage plus his d8. And that is 4, so he does get a hit on the Cobra, taking half his health away. And now Poppy cannot get a shot in here. 5, 10, 15, 20. So he's going to move here and perhaps can get around here into the torture rack and attack next turn. So let's see the Cobra 2. And the Cobra is going to be relegated to only be able to bite now. Okay, 1, 2, 5, 2. Oh boy. Okay, no good. Poppy is first, so he is going to come along here and try and make a stab. 13, that is good enough for a hit, and Poppy has an incredible, so he has dropped his bow. Now that's what we're gonna, I guess that's the way that we're gonna work it in basic fantasy. So when he, on the starter's initiative, drop his bow in this square, pick up his dagger, and go. Raymond Nichols still holding the torch, and that is a hit, and that is really good because actually Poppy is quite strong. He has 1d4 plus 2 to his damage. And that is 5, and that is enough. The Cobra lets out a gargle, and Poppy pulls out his blade, and the Cobra dies. And Poppy is hit. Oh my. Galindon, are you alright? And Galindon says, I'm not sure. I'll have to check the rule book. I'm blind. It seems to be I'm blind. I don't know what blindness does. I suppose if we cannot find it quickly, we'll just impose some kind of penalty to his attacks until he cures it. But the other, the bite would have been poison, so I guess blindness is a little better. Can he save versus blindness? I'm not sure. Let's do a quick look on the internet here and see what it says. So before I start rooting through the rule book, basic fantasy blindness. Doesn't say. Blind characters and how they can still be blind with healing magic. Yard. Blind characters. I don't want to play. Would want to play a blind character. Come on. Blindness. So we're going to give him a -4 on all his attack rolls for the rest of the day. That's the best. Because I can, really. Well, you know what we can do? Hold on. What we will do quickly is we will look at the monsters guy here. Let's go to, what was this, a Cobra? Let's see if it says anything. Cobra. Cockatrice, crocodile, crab, deceiver. He's not even in here. Well, that's what we're going to do. -4 to hit. Are you alright? Yeah. My vision. A little blurry. I've got to get my elf voice. A little blurry. My vision's a little blurry, but I should be alright to carry on. Tell me, what do we see? Well, a bunch of torture devices. Okay, so was there anything else in this room? Torture room. No. That's it. No treasure, just the Cobra. And the Cobra gives us 37 experience points. So that is going to put us to 207 experience. So far, everybody gets 50. Woohoo! Plus 10% for the Paladin. So he actually has an extra 48. He has an extra 50. I will just take 10% off the cost of his going up a level. So, okay. So we are going to go back to a hallway. Go down the next hallway, I should say. Let's get our marching order again. So we're going to have Raymond Nichols, and Poppy is going to be just 3 behind him, so he can look forward with the torch. Leading is going to be the dwarf, and Galindon in the back now, because he is only down to 4 hit points. Okay. Well, the 1 we're going to have to take an encounter, and note we're okay for now. So we have 7 rooms left. We're going to just roll a d8 and ignore an 8. We're in a third room, so we are going down to 4, 10, 11. Room 11. Crossed out, and let's see what we get this time. Okay, room 11. The secret room. Okay, so we're just going to go to room 12. Because we have to... If we find that secret room in another room, then we'll come back there. So this is the meeting room. Sounds pretty small. A heavy, long table and ornate chairs badly deteriorated. Okay, so here's the ornate table. Seems like some kind of meeting room, Raymond Nichols says. Oh, I can't see. There are several rotting cloth sacks stacked in the corner, spilling their verdigrised copper and tarnished silver contents onto the floor. 763 copper and 284 silver are scattered around, requiring a full turn to pick up and put into bags. Well, we will do that. Okay, just a treasure room. Let's mark it. So this is our current gold count, 226. We are going to add to that. Okay, gold, 226. Silver, what was that? 284. So that like 28 gold. And copper, 763. That's like pretty much worthless, right? Like, is it 10 per silver? So 76 silver, 7 gold, I guess. Well, okay, so we scoop up the treasure. Aye, this is what we come here for, lads. Yes. And we are going to go back down the next hall. Oh, another hallway. Well, let's go. Okay, like that. And we are going to... Actually, we're going to put them a little closer in case we get ambushed from behind on a 1. Oh boy, it's an encounter. Hold on. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3. It is 2d4 goblins. Oh boy. Bad. In a hallway. Not ideal. So let's see if... Well, we can make the hallway a little longer, right? Like, we don't want to... Yeah. So the hallway will go like this. And we'll put ourselves kind of in the middle. Now, here's what we're going to do. We're going to roll 2d4 to see how many goblins we're dealing with first. Yeah, we don't want such a cramped fight. So it is 2 plus 3, 5 goblins. Okay, so we're going to say that if we're going to roll percentiles, and if it is 75 it is under 25, they're going to come and ambush us from behind. And over 75, they'll be that way. A 92. So they're over here. That's good news for us because we have our high armor class characters in front. Now that doesn't necessarily mean that we are safe. Because one lucky shot from the goblins can kill a character, no doubt. What did I say? 5 goblins? Okay, here they are. 2, 3, 4, and 5 goblins. Now, let's take a look and see if these gobbos have... Okay, so they are armor class 14. That seems high. Hit dice 1 minus 1. They have spears, so they can attack from 2 squares away. d6 damage, and only 20 moves, so they're pretty slow. So let's roll 1 hit dice minus 1 for these gobos. Bear with me here. We're gonna need a new sheet of scrap paper, acetylsilic acid. A new sheet of scrap paper soon. Goblin 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hit dice. First goblin 4. Second goblin 1 only. Third goblin 4. Fourth goblin 2. And fifth goblin 1. Wow, they're very lucky. Very, very lucky. We're not going to know who has what hit points until we attack. Okay, now, surprise round. Anybody rolling a 1 or a 2 can act. Was that? Let me double check that. Is that how it works? Hold, please. Surprise 50. If they were coming up from behind, I would give them the ambush, the advantage. One surprise is possible. Roll 1d6 for each side, which might be surprised. Most normal characters are surprised on a roll of 1 or 2 are unable to act. Okay, so I got it wrong in the Cobra room. We would have been able to act. Doesn't matter. Yeah, 1 to 2 are unable to act for 1 round. Okay. So just roll the initiative, and if it's a 1 or a 2, they can't do anything. So this is ours. Raymond Nichols surprised. 4, 3, 6, and Nichols is off. Okay, and then the goblins. Let's get them some bad guy dice. Blood red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so of course the goblins are nobody's surprised at all. And let's go. First is 6. That is our elf. Should we shoot a magic missile and get one of these guys? They can move far enough. 14 armor class. Gosh. Should we just light a magic missile? Should we take one of these guys out for sure? Any hit will take them out though. Okay, how far away are we? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 feet. And that is the longbow. As long as we're within 70, it has +2. I don't want to get 5 rolls against me, but these guys can't make it up. So let's just take a bow shot against this goblin right here. Okay, +2. 14 +2, that is 16. So that is going to be good enough for a D8 hit. 3 damage, so that will kill a couple of these goblins. So let's see if he's goblin 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. It is goblin 5 who has 1 health. So 1. Okay, scratch that. We're rewinding that. Forgot that Galindon is blind. So I posted upon him a -4. So in fact, that was only a 12, which is not enough for the goblins. Pretty high armor class of 14. So Galindon is finished. No kill. Rewind 4. So these guys are all going to act simultaneously. 5, 10, 15, 20. This is going to be a strike at our cleric. 9 is not high enough. Here, 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20. He should have went first, actually. And then the cleric will strike back at this goblin here. We have +1. We need 14. It is a 16. That is a hit. We know that this goblin has 1 hit point from our magic missile there. So that's goblin 5. He is gone. So goblin 5 is struck off and out. Ah! Glorious! I hate goblins! 5, 10, 15. It's an attack on Raymond Nichols. He needs an 18. Oh, 17. He's holding the torch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not enough to reach with his spear. So we have Poppy also. Now, what are we going to do with Poppy? We are going to take a shot here. Move here and short bow right there. Can't see. We're going to short bow this guy instead, who we can see in the light. So this is going to be +2. And that is a hit. And his short bow is die 6 damage. So we have 2 damage. That could be a kill. Goblins 1 and 3 have 4 hit points. We have hit Goblin 4, who only has 2 hit points. So he is gone. Perfect. Goblin 4 is stricken. And we will go to the next round of initiative, where Raymond Nichols can participate. Okay, perfect. We'll do it like that. And then the goblins, like that. Okay, so first is Galindon, who is going to have another bow shot at -3. So, because he has +1 attack bonus. Oh, +2 because so it's -2 because we're in short range against this guy. So we need to, I don't want to burn a magic missile in case we find something more dangerous. We need to roll a 16. He does not. Another one misses. Raymond Nichols going to attack the one in front of him. 12, that is not enough. So now these two guys with 4 will attack Raymond Nichols here. An 8 is a miss. And a 1, 2, 3, 4 attacking our cleric. 5, 6 is a miss. And now the Poppy and this guy will go simultaneously. Now he can move one up and strike Raymond Nichols from here with his spear. And that is a hit. Okay, so D6 damage on Raymond Nichols. Nichols takes 5 damage. As the spear finds a way through his armor and pierces his rib cage, and some blood starts coming out. He lets out a ghastly moan. Raymond Nichols down to 2 health. So Ray, 2 health. As he has 7. Raymond! Poppy yells, and he steps forward. He drops his bow, steps forward, and is going to try to stab this guy with his dagger, which at a +1. That's a 16. That is a hit, so D2 + 2. That is 3 damage. Not going to be enough to kill the 4 health ones. Let's see. You have Goblin 1, 2, and 3 left. Goblin 2 has 1 health. So 1, 2, 3. Goblin 2 has 1 health. Who is he fighting? We'll do a D3 roll. It is Goblin 1, so that guy is down to 1 hit point only now. Strike him down to 1 hit point. Okay, dangerous now. This is dangerous now. Our team, Raymond with the 6. 1, 2, 2. That's bad. And the goblins, okay, they're on 1s too. That's good. So Raymond Nichols is going to hit the guy in front of him. Right, this guy right here. Gotta get him. A miss. He is going to attack Raymond Nichols again with his spear, and that is a 16. That is not enough, as Raymond Nichols has 17 armor class holding the torch. Whoo! Maybe we should put the torch down, but anyway, Poppy is going to try again. He misses this time, and now all 3 of these guys simultaneously. This guy against Raymond Nichols. Oh, well, actually, it's Galindon first, but he can't. We're going to throw a magic missile here. They are, oh man. I mean, I think we might be done in this after this adventure because we need to rest for the night since we have a couple of guys down hit points. So I guess we'll spend one. Can't get a hit in and elsewise. We'll attack this guy in the back who hit Raymond Nichols. And we'll hit him with a magic missile. So that's going to be 5 damage dead. Which one was he? Well, they all have... Well, okay, so... Well, Goblin 3 has 4 hit points. So let's roll a D. So 50-50. He has 1 hit point or 4. Evens, he has 1 hit point. Odds, he has 4 hit points. He has 4 hit points. Perfect. So these guys each have 1 hit point left. Magic missile flies and hits and kills. Now, these two were... He's going to attack Raymond Nichols. And that is a 17. That is a hit. Oh, boy. That's what we were afraid of. That's what we were afraid of. A 2. It's just enough to bring him down to 0. He goes down, and he saves against death. A 19. No problem. He's not dead. Oh, boy. Okay. Raymond! The dwarf yells, and these two hit each other. Well, actually, he could hit Poppy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He hits the dwarf, thank gosh. And he hits him too. D6 damage for 1. Okay, so the dwarf goes down to 4 hit points. Oh boy, everybody's taking damage here. Okay, and then the dwarf will swing back at him. A 7 is not enough. We have to do another round of combat. Come on, guys. The 2 gobbos, they're going fast too. We could lose a character here. Okay, 5. What is Galindon gonna do? He has to get in there, even though he has -4 attack. This guy's first steps up, attacking the dwarf. A 15, not good enough. Okay, Poppy, right here on this guy. 14, that is enough. That is just what they have, so he's dead. He only has 1 health. Okay, and now Galindon, 1, 2, 3, 5, 10, 15, turn, 20, move, 25, attacks with -4. Ah, critical hit. Kills him. Hey, how did you see him? I didn't. I just shot at the blurriest thing that I could see that wasn't one of us. Good job. Let's check on Raymond. And we cast Cure Light Wounds on him. And that is going to give him back 1 hit point. Great. Raymond. And we Cure Light Wounds on him. And there we go. That's going to be... so Raymond Nichols is down to 1 hit point. Galindon down to 4 hit points. Travock down to 4 hit points, and of course Poppy only ever has 2 hit points, so we are beaten up pretty badly after today's adventure. But we have Gobbo 10 experience, he's 50 experience, so we're going to add that onto our XP pile. So we have earned today 257 experience, split 4 ways, of course, and a couple of gold coins. Not really the prestigious adventure, but we have found the entrance to the 2nd level, so we could potentially go to the 2nd level. Now I'm going to have to double check how resting works, because I've been going back to town every time. Perhaps we'll go back to town again, as it is just a few hours travel to the Old Island Fortress, so it makes sense to go back to town and stay in the inn. So let's do that. We'll go back to town for the night. Will we find a road encounter? Please, gosh, no. No, we don't. So we go back to town, we're going to sleep, and we're going to come back with a couple extra hit points, but a new Cure Light Wounds and a new Magic Missile. So please join us next time. I'm going to try and get one in during the holidays. I won't be here. I'm leaving the country. But if I record one first, I will play it during the holidays. Otherwise, I'll be back in the first week of January, so you'll just have to wait. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, or don't. I'm not your father. Can't control you. You can live your own life the way you want to. Good boy, lads!